Hello YouTube. Thought I'd do a quick video here. The other day when I did my one video, I started to think, that might be dangerous, but anyway, I started to think and I thought, you know what? I can make this do so much more. Now here's a thought. Now I've noticed that, and I'm sure you've noticed too, if you go to Walmart, they have those press for assistance buttons by their departments. Let me post a picture here what I'm talking about. Well, there. Now, I could, and obviously Walmart already has a system like this. I have no idea what they paid for it, but when they press that button, it goes over to two-way radios that a customer needs assistance. So I can make my board do that. And I can make it work with probably any existing two-way radio, with a repeater or without a repeater. And for that matter, if you want to go a step above that, I could make this be an announcement where if somebody walks in the door, it will go over your radio saying someone has entered the front door. That way, if you're out and back working in the back of the store or garage, or it can be for business, it can be for home use, whatever you need to do, I can make this do that also. And for that matter, if you want to get real technical, I could also be a help system if you are, God forbid something happens, and you know how that commercial is, help, I have fallen, press the little button. Well, I could have this hook up to a Bluetooth button and have it play a pre-recorded message over the airwaves, like if you're out hunting with your buddies, you're in a tree stand, you fall, you can't talk, or whatever the case may be, you press this button and it's gonna key up. There's a lot of possibilities that this can be used for. So here's an example. Let's get this off the screen. I'm gonna take the headset off, and the beauty of this is, hey, there's Bob. The beauty of this is it uses an MP3, so we can make it say anything I want. Easily configurable. So here's the example that I did. So let me take the headset off here, put it by the radio so you can hear what I did here.
Customer needs assistance at Sporting Goods Department. Thank you.
So I could have it say that. I could have it say the front door, a customer has entered the building. I could have it say that. We could hook up a switch to a magnetic switch to the front door. We can edit to MP3 to say anything. And this will work with repeaters or without repeaters. And if you already have a radio system, as long as your handhelds have plug-ins like this one does, I can make it work with any system. And let's get even fancier. I can also make it so that when somebody presses the button, like the assistant button, it's going to repeat it every 5 minutes until you repress the button again, or you flip another switch. I can make it do that. We can have it be, if you flip a switch on the board, it's going to repeat the message every 5 minutes. If you turn the switch off, it won't repeat the message every 5 minutes. There's so many possibilities that I can do with this. Whether it's, and by the way, like I said in my other video, this can run on 6 volts up to 30 volts, or you can use a micro USB power cord. And I'm considering possibly getting a 3D printer. So we can, if you don't have a radio system, we can find a small radio system. Renovus has got a lot of small radios, and we can make a box. Let's go back to the image. We can make a box like that with the radio in it, and it just push a button and away it goes. The radio would be built in there. The interface board, I can make the interface board, I believe, even smaller than this. So a lot of possibilities here that could be done with this system. Not just repeater ID. I can modify this, add more circuitry, do all kinds of different things. So if that's something that you are interested in, I'm going to put a link here in the description that you can sign up to get notified. Or if you want to shoot me an email and say, hey, I have an idea. Can you make it do this? Feel free to email me. Like I said, I am considering a 3D printer. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that or not. But if I could do in-house custom enclosures, that would help, because then I can make it fit that specific radio. And the nice thing about a handheld is it's small. We can get a adapter to run it without the battery. And I can configure this to work with just about any type of power supply system. But yeah, so we can have it say anything we want with that MP3, and that's editable. You can edit that yourself. You don't need me. You can make your MP3 file say anything you want. So something to think about, whether you own a business, whether you have a garage, repair shop, whatever the case may be. You can get radios fairly cheap nowadays, and we can adapt it. And then you don't have to worry about the internet. Since this is two-way radio, there's no internet involved. It works whether there's cell phone or not. You don't need cell service with this system. And then again, if you have a repeater, we can program the radio to that repeater frequency, and you can get much more range if you have a big warehouse or whatnot. So there you have it. I'll post that link down in the description below. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. I will put the email address also down in the description below. Any other questions or comments, post those also down below. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Have yourself a good day.